Boy, on the t-shirt. Talk about first of all, on 6-0. You, if I had been next to that stove on the dead homies, you wouldn't be here right now. Stop playing with me on 6-0. Not a threat. On 6-0. Walk up with it and harm anywhere close to me. Walking like that. 6-0. Niggas better be ready. Dead homies, you better be ready. Wherever we at. I ain't fucking and all that. West Side Road.
Questions, Bricc.
Yeah.
All right. On the video, you caught about 4 straight Class A felonies in Georgia, back to back to back to back, in the span of 2 years. Yeah. And you never went to prison. What the?
I had a great attorney. I went to trial. I had a great attorney. I went to trial. How you say that shit disappeared when I went to trial on the gun case? Up the trial on the gun case?
That's all. Huh?
I said you can't look up the trial on the gun case. I dismissed the trial.
Listen, I had a paralegal go through your. This is why the video took so long.
We could call Daniel Kane.
Huh?
I said I could call my lawyer. I could call Daniel Kane. You should be able to go research any type. I've never had an interrogation. The only one I had an interrogation on was probably when I was 17, and they definitely probably don't got that because I was telling the officer I went to.
Records are sealed regardless.
What I'm saying, the paralegal, there was no further information about your cases. Which in Georgia, everything's out there. You can find anything about it. It's not like LA where they seal everything. So
I could get whatever from my lawyers or whatever. I gotta go get. I already know my shit.
I gotta put something else out there.
But nah, my dismissed second day of trial.
Speculation on Bricc Baby being a snitch have been floating around for almost 2 years now. And with this recent paperwork dropping, y'all know I had to react to it. I haven't dropped a video in a couple weeks, so I definitely need y'all to hit that like button. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes because I'm back on my grind like I never left. It's definitely been a lot going on. So Bricc Baby bail hearing just got done happening and the paperwork got released. And in the paperwork, the part that everybody is talking about, March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to, that he was ready to pop the mother of his child. Later that day, defendant told another unidentified male that he will off the mother of his child on 6-0. I don't know about you, but that pretty much confirms that Bricc Baby acknowledging that he been working with the police. And it seems like Bricc Baby was ready to crash out and off his baby mom, all on wiretap, talking about downing his BMs and throw it all out the window. One thing that Bricc Baby would say that always stuck with me, he would say, I'll blow the fame over my name. And it's a lot of ways you can interpret that. But now it's starting to sound like he would do anything to clear his name because of the amount of snitch narrative surrounding his name. I would not be surprised if Bricc Baby took the stand to save face so he don't get washed in trial. And another thing that surfaced in that paperwork was that viral cash out he had when he put Unalive Squad in the streets.
Dead homies, nigga. Me and the homies would have crashed, nigga. 6-0, and this my homeboy, nigga, on the hood. And whatever me and my homeboy gotta go through, clear what we gotta clear, nigga. 6-0, he gonna always be my homeboy. Keep on running content on my neck in the street. 6-0, y'all for.
So Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby both didn't make bail, and after their hearing and the paperwork dropped, Wack 100 elaborated more on it and shed more light on what's going on. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes. We get past 1,000 likes, 2,500 likes. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Roll to 30,000 subscribers. And back on my grind, getting back to daily content. So make sure you turn on them notifications. But let's get to this content.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
Hey, what does that even mean, bro?
Months.
Hey, bro, the Bricc Baby said, hold on, let me change my audio.
18 months. He working. You see what he said, bro? They admitted it.
Yo, hold on, Chuck. What you just played, bro?
Hey,
You
bro,
played
that's
that shit about Bricc Baby saying that he tired of working or some shit.
That nigga out of doing what the police
tired of doing what the police asked me to do.
Yeah, I've been bro, I've been telling. I said, bro, dude is working, bro. I've been telling y'all that cases, open cases.
Hey, bro, you think that's why they put him in the same situation with Luce Cannon, bro, so he can snitch on that?
I mean, I don't know, probably to see what he, I don't know what they want to see, because everything they got already. They had
Yeah.
from 2022, 2023. So unless there's some other going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because hopefully, like having powwows about the past and this and that, because that
But see,
ugly.
here go the thing though. This is where it get tricky at. It's one thing for them to be talking about a real life situation and being investigated. It's another thing in their line about war stories. It seemed to me like, but nah, they may not be because, well, no, because they put the Meek Mill. They don't give you say they running with it.
Yeah, it
You know what
seemed
I'm
like
saying?
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, because Meek them ain't never made no report, and Meek then came out and denied this. I'm saying, but even if they're not charging you with it, they using it against you to keep you from like bailing out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's different. So you know, if him and Bricc in the cell, them war stories, because them ran together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
That's a
then they get
fact.
in there and get to talking about some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? Come back and say we got another charge, but yet everything is made up. Bricc was hot because he kept threatening the baby mama.
Yeah, and then it
In the
sounded like they
2022
alluded
shoot.
to like what you was saying about what you say she was a Compton Power Rule or something. She loved power.
I know what's going on. That's what it is. And then in 2022, then shooting, right? They
Talking
they
about the
let him
parking lot
like
shooting.
yeah, they ain't do nothing. So I think from that day on, I really think the initial work was on Big U. I think that's what his job was.
Yeah, cause like they apparently, cause if you remember what Brick Baby came home when him and 600 was cool. 600 told, I mean,
They was
Brick Baby
cool.
told 600 that look, bro, they got a Rico on Big U coming,
I
but
heard
it's a
him.
Big U
He said
Rico.
it's not a 60 Rico, it's a Big U. But at the time, we don't know what he taught. This June
Mm-hmm.
2023. We know he get caught with the K because he said, right? So he said it's not a 6-0 Rico, it's a Big U Rico. He mentioned the body in Vegas. We
Also, he did
oblivious
mention
though.
that because I didn't know that
He
part.
mentioned the body. He said they said something about a body in Vegas. But we don't know what the talking about at the time. August come, Big U get snatched, 6 in the morning. The neighbors tell us, right? And then he was in there 2 days, and then he get at the football boy we know, and I trolled him with it. I said, yeah, you reaching over there to the NFL for some help. What'd he do? He doubled back and called D-Jack. Caught him. D-Jack hit me. So the fact that he called D-Jack, he said, Wack, man, what you say? I said, he talk to you in a couple months. He said, man, and Butu, I told him did meet me, did go to jail. I don't know the fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Right? But that let me know that it's real because you wouldn't have called D-Jack talking about why you tell Wack. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and he got like 5.
Then look, but on that podcast though, I don't know if people caught it, but that the podcast that Luce did before the arrest that day before, Luce Kenny had said he was like, "Yo, you got picked up by the feds, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He was
He
like,
blackmailing you
"Big,
with the video.
yeah." He was like, "Big, you got picked up by the feds too, right?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know, they picked me up too." He was like, "Yeah."
The feds picked you up 2 times, right? You said the feds have picked you up on numerous occasions, right?
What part?
Lady
What time?
Fino was
Yeah.
there.
Okay, like this, right? Because when the same time they came and picked, right? They came and got Big Useless, right? And then, you know, they wrote on me.
Yeah.
So you already know the answer.
I don't know that they wrote on you.
So this is a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Brick Baby hit me. Well, like
I know
5,
what's up.
6. No, hold on. No, you
on
want
the
play?
play. On the play.
Yeah, on the play, right?
Yeah.
And then some dogs eat somebody, right? So they contact Brick. They was like, Brick, can you get it from this individual, right?
Yeah.
Which is me. Brick hit me and was like, man, they ordered you up. I said, you about to be ordered up. You get what I'm saying? That was the conversation.
Yeah.
What happened? You get what I'm saying? Our interaction when getting to know each other.
So I don't know, bro. That's like I'm like didn't even know this shit.
Knew Well, we knew Big U and we knew Brick Baby had been picked up. We knew that, right? This is why Brick Baby would get so mad. You don't remember when he crashed out? He said, Wack be knowing this shit. Got a gun case. I go to court next month. I'm gonna bring the paperwork. You never brought the paperwork, right? He trying to figure out how, right? They all trying to figure out how, but all of them is other. But talking to others, that's the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's the streets. So he was trying to figure it out. Now I didn't know it was 2, 3 other guns. We knew, or he told 600, man, tell Wack them I don't want to go out you on the internet, Big U blackmailing me. He got a video of me busting in the parking lot, and he threatening to give it to him if I don't do what he tell me to do. This was what he tells 600. So when we saw the mention of the video in his paperwork, we like, well, how you get the video? You say Big U had the money. Or was that cap that they already have it, he putting on it? No, right? But today got real interested in the courtroom. Different up in there. They definitely mentioned no jumper. But we don't know if they got a police report. So, we got it.
Seen that first, like yesterday, people was posting that his bail was 1.1 million. And I'm like, I thought he'd go to court on Wednesday. Him and Luce Cannon, right? Luce Cannon went to
I
court
mean, I
today.
know Luce Cannon. I don't know if Brick Baby go today.
What they said about Luce Cannon? You got any updates on that?
All right, they denied him.
Damn.
They brought the no jumper.
Same shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the paperwork be generated in a minute.
That's all online, you know that. Damn, this is crazy. So that's just wild, cause I still don't understand. Cause if Bricc, they got that shit on bill, why they denying on bill? They talking about how he was on that phone with Luce Cannon, and he was saying how he got more bodies than that phase, cause he was speaking to Luce Cannon, if I'm not mistaken, on that
He was
audio.
talking to Luce Cannon.
Yeah, so that's like he threatening him, and then Brick Baby supposed to be a victim on Big U case, and allegedly they trying to paint Luce Cannon as the henchman for Big U, meaning that he do shit. You why the fuck put these
and
name
Baby
unit?
is he in the bus dude case too.
Which one? What you call him?
Bus in the U.S.
Okay,
Yeah, the paperwork out on that. Brick Baby's in that.
what that's about? I don't think
Dude
I.
at the bottom was like some gun. Yeah, some paperwork out on that. He's crossed over in his paperwork too.
I think that baby about to get some superseding if he ain't telling.
Well, look at it. Look at it. It looked like Brick Baby mama was working with him, because when you look at the conversation, she leading and
So that's another thing. So in the paperwork they had brought to my attention,
leading.
yeah, bro. It said that they called it on wire. Like what was wired up where they knew that he was showing a gun to his baby mama.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She leading him. She like, you pulled a gun and pointed at me when I had your baby in your hand, and he answered, so what? So he, you know what I'm saying? It's like she was leading and say certain shit.
I think it was probably on the phone, like a 911 call.
Somebody was wired up.
Yeah, cause it say wired. Like Nisha put me up on that early. She said you didn't see that it said that it was wired. That I'm like wired. What the? Had a bug in his house?
No, his phone was probably wired up, or it could have been. They bugged the shop. They bugged Bear Claw shop, Mark shop. Man. Here you go, Chuck. Here you go. You ain't got the Brick Baby paperwork?
Nah, I couldn't
Here you
find it
go.
yet.
Here you go. We've been at this today.
Yeah, I thought I had some pieces of it or something. I thought it was.
Nah, there you go, right there.
Yeah, I got it now. Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm not calling Brick Baby no rat, but I just say I think it's something weird.
Nah. See, we don't.
He a rat now.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was before this.
That said on March 6, 2023, the defendant told KC, which is the baby mama, that I think that might be his mama. The police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do.
Exactly. That's deep right there.
It's a lot of rumors going around, and some are true and some are lies. As far as Brick Baby go, They haven't even dropped everything they got against him yet. I believe that they are still investigating him on fraud charges, and with him being denied bail, he is hoping to get approved on his next go-round. The more and more paperwork and information comes out regarding this case, the more and more it looks like Bricc Baby went bad. He still continues to incriminate himself from jail on these phone calls, and I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to seem like Bricc Baby mom might be working and cooperating with the feds as well. Everything not content. And when you talking about crimes and committing crimes on camera, that 15 minutes of fame really not worth it. If you gotta do a dub and go to the feds, it's all bad. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes. Could React Reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.